Hey, what's happening? It's Bill Smith. I think Isaac Kappy is probably legit, and I'm gonna run down some evidence. There's also, I would be 100% legit on Isaac Kappy if I talk to him. So I just want to say I haven't talked to him. I reached out on Twitter. I haven't heard back. That happens a lot when people don't want to get involved with Bill Smith, if you know what I'm saying. Uh, so I can't verify it, but all signs point to Kappy being legit. Either Cappy's legit or he's paid by the mainstream media to be some kind of like dark horse just hanging out for a while, but it doesn't look that way. I mean, I'm putting together the same stuff that you're looking at here. So first up, I want to acknowledge that I was on the Today Show this morning. They did not reach out for comment. So it would have been easier. I'm actually not sure how they could just take my content off and sample it and just play it, without my permission. I didn't give them permission to use my voice to sell their news, but good for us, man. We made it, you know. Mainstream media in full freak out. So I'll talk about more of that in a second. I'm not even sure where to go from here. I think I want to give you the timeline of events, how they've unfolded, make it really clear how this all happened. But first, I'm going to tell you that I think Isaac Kappy is legit only because there is an active character assassination program going against him right now in news. So this is the search results for Google. I searched for Isaac Kappy, and I sorted by date, and I looked for things in the last year. I went back further than that, but nothing else popped up. Maybe it'll pop up for you. You can go check it around. I'm just saying I did filtered search results, and this guy doesn't exist. He might have like an IMDb page or something that doesn't pop up, but on the news section, as far as him being in the news, as far as the mainstream media or anybody in media knowing Isaac Kappy, he has not been in the news for at least 1 year from this search result. So today he popped up out of nowhere. Like, out of nowhere, he just popped up. So this is the very first mention of him on the internet on a news site, and it is in one comment on a site called the White House Dossier. Now, I'll go show you. I mean, if you want, I'll show you page 2 just so you can see it. June 29th. So this is updated. That's not real. This wasn't here a second ago, but fine, June 29th. They put this back here just a minute ago. So we'll call it June 29th, 2018. You can go look at this thing. I'll post the link. Let me open it up here so I can save it. This literally was not here like 5 or 10 minutes ago when I queued this up. That was not there. So that's new. Nothing else is here for Isaac Kappy. There is no... He doesn't even show up in the byline. So this is like the byline, metadata. We'll call it the byline. And then the title. He's not in the title until today. So he just showed up today in the title. Now, today is the 1st of August, 2018. August 1st, 2018. All right? So 4 days ago, he popped up. I did a video about him. And that was that was like 4 days before he posted his original video that got people talking. So within a week of Isaac Kappy, I think, putting video online, he goes mainstream. This thing came out of nowhere, but he showed up on Media Matters. David Brock, that guy, July 31st. So that's yesterday. And this is the first mention of Isaac Kappy in an actual article, as an actual article mentioned. This other stuff, see the dates? See these dates? That's from that's from a comment. Okay, so this isn't about Isaac Kappy. This is the very first thing about Isaac Kappy, July 31st. Okay, that was yesterday. And then today, he shows up on TMZ, and they're saying that they opened up an investigation on him for some like alleged threat shooting, and they're the people that he called out. The people who said, hey, look, these people tried to get me involved in this, and I don't want to be a part of it. The same people that he said that in a video about, they're saying that he is like, he's not, he's attacking them or something. So it was quick. I mean, this is what a character assassination looks like. I've never seen one of these in real time. The timing, look at it, and then it just goes insane. So nobody knows about this guy. You know what I'm saying? This guy doesn't exist on the internet. As far as like the mainstream people that make stuff, as far as they're concerned, this guy is a nobody. He doesn't show up in the news for at least a year. No one's talking about him. No one knows who he is. And as of 3 hours ago, the Daily Mail pops up and it says, "Who is Isaac Kappy?" Well, this actor threatened Paris Jackson and Seth whatever. Also, no one knew that until he came out and said, hey, these people are pedophiles and they're smuggling kids. And he said that Seth Green has a secret room in his house behind a bookshelf. That is what he said. He was very specific about it. Okay? Now, I think that's a fairly specific accusation. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, such and such happened to me back when I was 12 or 8. Like the ritual abuse victims. This guy is saying that there is a room in Seth Green's house behind a bookshelf where they keep the kids. That's what he said Seth Green said to him. And then the Steven Spielberg being a pedophile was brought up too in that conversation. He says that he knows he is. And I said, well, that's kind of a wild accusation. But then I went on YouTube and I found out, in fact, people have been calling Steven Spielberg a pedophile for like years, man. Like 20 years or something. Accusations on Spielberg go way back. It's nothing new. People just keep saying it. So when a rumor never goes away, I find that suspect. And then this guy pops up out of nowhere, and they go right on the attack. Knock down Isaac Kappy. Make sure that, people out there know. So if this is a way to elect a connected person in Hollywood to kill QAnon, I mean, that could be. This could just be a setup where they just chose Isaac Kappy. I'd like to talk to him. I would really like to talk to Isaac Kappy because he just showed up and they are demonizing him. Heavy. Isaac Kappy, 5 facts you need to know. The Inquisitor. Isaac Kappy investigated. Hollywood Life. 5 things about the actor accused of choking Paris Jackson. 5 things. 5. Actor Isaac Kappy under investigation after alleged harassment of Seth Green and his wife Clare Grant. And also worth mentioning is Seth Green and Clare Grant just locked their Twitter pages. So let's go look at Seth Green. Locked. And let's go up, look up Clare Grant. Is that her? Locked. This guy's got 1.5 million followers. She's got 40,000. These people, I mean, they're celebrities, Why would they lock their accounts? Now, while I'm over here, I don't know how to get this guy into a video. I'm not going to dedicate a video. I'm over here. I just want to show this to you. I mean, this is someone to go check out. He's been on Twitter since 2007. Since 2007, he's been on Twitter. And he just deleted his tweets. And he posted an article about why he deleted all his own tweets on Wired from someone else. Look, he did it on the 28th or the 29th. Brett Schulte. Schulte. Okay, now again, I haven't talked to Isaac Kappy. I haven't talked to Sarah Ruth Ashcraft. They have not returned a single tweet that I have tweeted them. They don't respond to anything I say. That is suspect to me. It'd be easier if I had a conversation. I've got myself in trouble in the past by saying stuff without knowing these people, but No one is reaching out to me to talk to me. You know what I mean? No one is asking me, besides people on Twitter that send me tweets, or people in the comments down here. No one's like, none of these people, you know what I'm saying? None of these people are trying to get in touch with me to have me tell their story. So I don't know anything about them. I'm not able to ask them questions. I have the same questions as everybody else. I just kind of put together what I can find and try to stack it into one video. But she's been saying this for a year, right? So if she's been online saying it for a year, at some point, I think Tom Hanks should be like, look, you're crazy and I don't want anything to do with you and I didn't do that. After a year, I would think that he'd want to do that. So that's why I think that she deserves at least to have her grievance heard. She at least deserves to be able to say brave things, right? When I compare the same stuff to Sarah Ruth Ashcraft in the news and Google, it's not even in quotes, all right? I only get 3 results, maybe 4. She's not mentioned in the byline, and the only reason why she's mentioned at all is because the videos that ranked out Tom Hanks' name has it in the title. So the media freaked out about Tom Hanks and they circled the wagons quick. They started issuing a ton of new news about Tom Hanks, right? And then used it to demonize QAnon stuff. And then the crazy part is, I don't think QAnon is even listed in any of this stuff. That, it's a totally different subject. And it shows up on Media Matters the same day that the Isaac Kappy stuff shows up. And now it's on Think Progress over here. I'm just talking about how it was a single unverified tweet by Sarah Ruth Ashcraft. So no one knows who Sarah Ruth Ashcraft is. I think her name is in the open public. She's just a person. You know what I mean? She hasn't. I don't think she's made attempts to hide her identity. I think people know where she works and stuff. So what's the difference? What was the difference between the two people? And how did they go after Isaac Kappy so quick with the character assassination stuff? If that, and then never even touch the Sarah Ruth Ashcraft stuff. So now there's like a huge push. I mean, there's tons of these protection pieces all over mainstream media. This is on Wired. It says, "Crying pedophile is the oldest propaganda trick in the book." But, I mean, go watch my channel, dude. The stuff that I have downloaded off of YouTube and re-uploaded, YouTube has banned me for, or marked them age restricted when they weren't on someone else's channel. So it's out there, it's happening. I found some weird stuff in this article. Turns out that European Jews used to kidnap Christian children to use their blood in religious rituals. That's on Wired.com. It says Jews are still mixing children's blood into matzos. I don't even know what that's about. They're still charged. I don't know what that means. It says Jews are still charged with mixing children's blood into matzos. It's matzos. I don't know what that is. Talking about a bathroom bill. Look what happened to Tom Hanks. So there's a lot of stuff that's kind of packed in here, you know what I mean? It looks like they're starting to, they know where this is going. They see it. They see the end game here. They know where the end of this tunnel leads, The next train station's got a whole bunch of new stuff in it, and they're not gonna like what's in that next train station. You know what I'm saying? Train keeps it chugging along. Okay, so real quick, I want to get this clear. NBC News is running point on all this stuff. They're the ones that broke the Tom Hanks stuff. Now they're trying to run scare tactics. They're the source. It all emanates from NBC News. They're talking about Reddit and a data breach. They already have your data, man. Reddit's already going to go through whatever they want. Anytime you see the more you know in the Q post, it points to NBC News. The first post was July 1st. So the more you know equals NBC News. All right, stay sharp. There's a letter I'll read in the next video from Isaac Kappy. Until next time, it's Bill Smith. Thanks for watching.